Oke guys, kita bakal ngerjain juga sih. Do quest, melakukan quest dari Gorou. Let's go. Dan di Nazima lagi. Send to comment. Dah, kok.
I really can't recommend that store highly enough. A couple more visits and you'll find that the fur on your tail is silky smooth. A gorgeous tail like yours deserves lots of tender, loving care. Don't you agree?
No need. I'm not interested in that kind of thing.
You say that, but do I see your ears saying otherwise? Although your tail isn't professionally maintained, the fur doesn't look dry and coarse. To me, this says you like to take care of it. I'm also guessing that you like to curl up into a fetal position and hug your fluffy tail tight as you go off to sleep.
How do you know? Don't be ridiculous. I'm a high-ranking general of Watatsumi Island. How could I do such a thing?
Oh, it's okay. There's no need to be embarrassed. The desire to cuddle up to a soft tail while sleeping is quite natural.
Really? Wait, no. Why are we still on this topic? In fact, why am I even here talking about tails with you in the first place?
Why? Because you are blessed with a wonderful fluffy tail, that's why. I think it's very cute.
Ugh, I'm trapped. How do I get out of this? It's you! Oh, thank goodness. Please save me.
Oh, and how is my favorite little one doing, I didn't expect to meet you here. We were just talking about tails. Gorou has a beautiful tail, don't you think? Doesn't it make you want to stroke it? Don't be nervous. Just follow your heart's desire.
He's not going to fall for it. We've fought side by side.
Pardon me. Lady Gucci, we have selected a very skilled artist to be in charge.
I'll take a look later, and if everything's in order, place it... All right. I won't tease the two of you any... Do make the most of your trip here, won't you? Quite a lot has changed. I wish you both a fun-filled time on Narukami Island.
There was definitely something strange about the way she looked at me in the end. Sorry that you had to see that. The real reason I'm here at Yae Publishing House is to buy some books for Her Excellency. Since Watatsumi Island signed a peace treaty with the shogunate, we've had much closer contact than... I also wanted to come and see what things are like in an area ruled by the shogunate. I hadn't I've interacted with her a few times before, but I can't say I've ever gotten used to it. I've never been good at dealing with people like her. The way she towers over... I could probably deal with her in battle, but I don't know where to start when I run into her in normal life. You're right. I've heard Her Excellency say the same thing before. In any battle, you need to think... Really? Well, it's a relief to hear. In that case, I still have some business to take care of with... They run a monthly magazine called That's Life, which has an advice column. Readers write in about their problems, and I'm responsible for responding to them. I'm not quite sure why they chose me, but it's my job now, and I can't give... Yae Miko just handed me the latest batch of readers' letters. Let's find a place to write the replies, then pack them up and send them back.
Time to go.
Huh. This place looks nice and quiet. Why don't we write the replies here? The sooner I get them finished, I just hope I don't have another run-in with, you. Anyway, the writing could take me some time. The questions I receive are off. Great. Let's write the replies together. I'm actually interested to hear your perspective. Let me see here. Today, a new guy came to our village. He was good. When I peeked at him from behind the door, I felt my cheeks getting hotter. See, I can tell right away that this is exactly the kind of question I'm no good at. What's your take? Well, I'll reply like this then. It's likely that the feelings you're experiencing. What? But that's how it is in battle, too. I imagine it's the same in love. That's my suggestion, anyway. Come on, let's read the next letter. My neighbor is always borrowing money from me, but never seems to be able to pay me back on time. He was kind to me when I was young. I don't. If this is a dispute between neighbors, the most important thing in military regulations is fairness. Okay, so let me think. How about this? Okay. And hello, I was born on Narukami Island. So, this is from one of my troops? Most likely. Before passing any reader's letters on to me, Yai Publishing House has their... So I can't be sure who exact... I couldn't turn a blind eye to the Vision Hunt Decree, and my anger... Since we achieved our goal and the war came to an end, I now don't know whether to stay here or return home. How should I reply to him? Let me think. To be blunt, but if making them stay I suppose I'll reply... Narukami Island... That... I'll be okay. Thanks to you, writing the responses went very smoothly this time.
Ada yang tahu nggak ya? Oh iya, publishing house di bawah ya, lupa. Sekarang masih di atas. Bukan di Mas di atas, tapi memang di bawah. Singkat aku di atas.
Ah, great. Thank you for... think nothing of it. Could I trouble you? I want to find that soldier. Kazuha once told me that the bonds between people whose paths have crossed... But... maybe I'm scared he might... Great! Then let's head off.
General Gorou! General Captain!
Not this time. I just thought I'd come by to...
Certainly, General Gorou. Anything you want to discuss, we'll share whatever we know. But we haven't been out of the camp lately.
Actually, I've had something on my... You see, after the war, Her Excellence... Do you... still...
To be honest, we're so busy even with just training and patrol. We have holidays, but usually...
Yeah, Anyway, even if we did...
So that's... I know.
You know...
Really?
Yes. I feel that no matter how... even if we've all changed beyond...
We're your troops, General. Even if we seldom keep in contact now, we are still brothers in arms. Long live...
Yes. That's the way it should be. I won't disturb you any further.
General Gorou. I believe Hiroaki's been hoping to catch you. Are you planning to head back to camp later? If you're...
Tell him I'll be right over. I know what I have to do now. Denjiro is right. No matter what changes the future may bring, we will always have each other's backs. Sure, there may be some awkward silences when we meet again after a long time, but in no time at all, we'd be the best of friends again.
Stop eating. Ikan mas tuh ini.
General Gorou, I know this may seem very abrupt. It's all right. Back then, I had so much hatred for the Vision Hunt decree. And so, thanks to Miss Hina's encouragement, I was finally Of course, if you disapprove, I'll obey your orders. Miss Hina? It's, forget it. Never mind her. General Gorou. Come on, don't look so down. It's not like we're never going to see each other again. If you ever have the time, you should come back and visit no matter where we are. Yes, General. I'll take my leave then. Take care. That was... Or should I say, it was... This is how it should...
Oh, dia pulang ke Liu ya kan? Atau ke pulau Inazuma.
Huh. Why don't we write the... I just hope I don't... Anyway. Ah, you want to scout ahead? Yeah, that works. This way, but stay sharp, okay? If you spot her, get yourselves back...
Take it easy.
All right, everyone. We are gathered here today, united by a... Well, of course it's to tell the whole and how gentle she is. How we can all testify to the great joy that Miss Hina has. We can help by
My friend, do you have a moment?
Shh, calm your... Hello, my friend. On this joyous day, we would like to open our hearts. She is gentle, kind, understanding. She is... So, what do you think? Oh, my apologies. In my excitement, have you ever come across a magazine called That? It's a monthly magazine featuring, amongst others, although the editor chose to conceal her name, gender, and other details, there's no mistaking. She's so considerate, except when it comes...
Recently, Fortunately, Yae Publishing House made the decision...
That's right! Miss Hina is the person in charge of That's Life magazine's advice column. She's the... And so, when we heard that Yae... And to witness this grand moment in his... Please, gaze upon...
Take it easy.
Oh, hey, there you are. Whew, that's good. I just finished writing my replies, so why? I guess it's because I can help people. They made quite a solemn request. Before I knew it, I had written every time. By this point, I'm so used to it that, well, I'm really looking for, but those obstacles are, so I'm not about to let them down. But besides, this way, if...
Take it easy.
I don't come here often. Is it like this most of the time? Hey, there seems to...
Allow me to reiterate, my friends. We in the Miss Hina fan club must abide by the club rules. Firstly, we mustn't try and probe into Miss Hina's... Secondly, fans of Miss Hina are not to make any Thirdly, while our mission is to promote... And finally, we are here today because Miss Hina has brought us... Yes, we can...
Always make her proud and never...
Oh, so I don't know whose fan club it is, but they are raring to go. So, did something happen?
Excuse me, friend. Something about you looks awfully similar to Miss Hina. I see. Well, one way.
Sorry.
Well, now's as good a time. Miss Hina is gentle, kind, and.
Oh, well, she sounds like a she must be the polar opposite of Yae Miko, right?
But he's the spitting image of.
Shh! Have you forgotten?
At least let's take a.
Friend, may we? We borrowed a camera specifically to.
Sure. Why do they want to take a picture with me? All right, sure. That should do it.
Make way! The Miss Hina billboard is here. Please.
Hey, everybody! Miss Hina! Miss.
Now I'm curious too. Let's go over and take a look. Huh?
Jangan.
Why? As curious as I am to see what all the fuss is about.
Ada endingnya.
Everything is going smoothly.
Lah. Coba deh. Oke.
There was definitely something sorry that you had. Since Watatsu, I also wanted to come and see what the. I've never been. I could probably deal with. Really? That, to be honest, this is so. As soon as I've worked through this, first things first. Good plan. Start by studying some theory, but where would I go to learn? I had an idea on the way. Many of my army comrades are older than me, but I can't just go to them and...
I see. So, you're...
yes.
Based on my... well, you see, General Gorou, no matter who the other, but the other, something like that is...
That makes a lot of sense.
Well, going through the motions...
Well, on my...
don't mention. She's supposed to be good with...
Makes sense.
Miwa.
Most people who wish to have an audience with Her Excellency usually start by presenting their name cards and official documents to Miwa, who then passes them along. So I'm sure Miwa has lots of experience dealing with all kinds of people. Hopefully...
General Gorou, and the captain of Swordfish too.
We wanted...
I see. So General Gorou's friend.
That's right. Do you...
Let me think. My advice would be to hide what you are really thinking. Cast your minds back. Why do you think Yae Miko was... It's because she always has that same smile on her face. So no one ever knows what she's really thinking. She's already won. If General Gorou's friend wants to go head on with her, he must at least...
You make so much sense. So what you're saying is, my...
Exactly. Many things look complicated on the surface.
Wonderful. You have... I'm sure with your approach, that...
Then I wish General Gorou...
Well, I'm slowly starting to gain confidence. Oh, I suddenly remembered. Her Excellency... Who knows? There may be some useful suggestions in there, too. Her Excellency handed me the general operational directives in 3 parts, and I think this is where I placed them. Let's see. Deployment and mobilization. Aha! How to avoid awkward social situations. Socializing is as important. Boy. What I take from this is but how do we figure her out? Yai Publishing. Since she goes there often, perhaps let's go in and...
Main juga ya, ngelewatin pulau-pulaunya, planet-planet.
Ah, greetings. Here too, but I must say that Lady Guji has... Apparently, the rumor goes that if you can impress Lady Guji with your writing, you're just one... Yes. Well, first we screen all manuscripts.
So, you have close dealings with Guji Yai.
Well, for starters, she's a very busy person. Whenever she visits the Yai Publishing House, she never stays. Still, she seems very invested. Take That's Life magazine, for example. When we first started running it, sales were... But the fans weren't happy about the prospect of their favorite magazine being discontinued. They kept writing in. Next thing you know...
That's Life? Wait, isn't that... Nothing, it just... I didn't realize Yai Miko personally handled the marketing for Yai Publishing. Anyway, thank you very much.
No, look, I'm not sure what your plan is here. Just my opinion, but she's the...
You think she's mysterious too? I guess we... Actually, you said that this batch of light... Maybe we could take a brief look.
Sure. If you're interested, I recommend... The protagonist doesn't have any particularly exciting abilities, but never fails to defeat strong opponents.
Cunning strategies. In that sense, it sounds...
Oh, there's an iconic line in this book that people quite like. One who relinquishes nothing also gains nothing. If you...
Thank you. Well, one more string to our strategic bow. It's time to put these theories to the test.
Udah berangkat.
So this is the Grand Narukami.
Hello there. You look like you have something weighing on your mind. The Grand Narukami Shrine's for...
I've heard that the generals of the past used to employ all sorts of divination. I'm not in the habit of it, but let's draw one together. Let's see what we've drawn. Good fortune. Not bad. At least it's something. It means that our train...
Tentang mulai. Ini posting icon.
Any second now, we'll be face to face with her. Don't worry. All our... She can forget about teasing me.
Oh? You arrived a little later than expected. Did you run into some trouble along the way? But of course. That's why I'm here waiting for you.
So what if you knew we were coming? This time, we won't get caught off guard. We're here to...
Slow down. No need to rush. Let me guess. In the past, I used to have many believers coming to see me at the shrine every day, and most of them came for the same reason. Especially those who came in pairs. 9 times out of 10, they were here seeking to know their future fate, hoping that it would be a lifetime together. If you're interested, I'd be quite happy to do a reading for you two.
Together for a lifetime? Remember what Shuhei said? We mustn't pay too much attention to what she says. Otherwise, we may be fooled by...
Now that I think about it, perhaps I never needed to recommend that store to you in the first place. You can just leave all your fur grooming to your little friend here. Imagine him holding your tail in one hand, combing it gently with the other.
Uh-oh, not good. My mind is already full of mental images. I'll have to resort to the method Miwa.
By the way, there's really no point in trying to hide the way you feel. You might be able to remain stony-faced if you really try, but with your tail swishing behind you, it tells everything.
What?
Then again, you know what? Most people only pay attention to your tail, but those soft, pointy ears are really just as fascinating.
Pinter ini ya, likut.
There's only one method left. A cunning strategy that no one saw. This is going to hurt me almost as much as it hurts my opponent. But there's no other way. I think the real reason you know me so well is that you're just like me. Just like me, you hug your tail when you go to sleep. And just like me...
I see. You decided to admit your feelings in an effort to bring me down with you. Not bad. I suppose this is a step forward for you. But I'm afraid I don't have a tail at all.
No! Retreat! Retreat! Fighting on is futile. Better to conserve resources for the next conflict. When I get back, I'm going to train harder than I've ever trained before.
Bye-bye now. Come again soon.
Harusnya pakai bahan ini. Jadi lo kalah sama.
There was definitely something strange. Sorry that you... Since watching... I also wanted to come and see what things are... I've never been... I could probably... Okay, whatever you think's best. Actually, there's some... Back when we were fighting the Shoguns, the odds were stacked against us that... I went back to collect it. That box is very important to me. I have to get it back from the adventure... Thank you so much.
Take it easy.
I'm afraid that will be a little... Don't worry. The item you are looking for, the reason being, it is connected to a cake...
That's strange. I buried...
Allow me to explain. Not long ago, we received the adventurer who accepted the... But when we went to dig up for now, all we...
I see. Well, since he's...
This is where the difficulty arises.
So there's no knowing... Maybe I could help. It's very important...
That is, however, if the two of you are still interested in...
Yes, it seems like the only... With any luck, we might be able to find some clues there. Well, obvious. Let's just go...
Are you here to investigate the recent? We're grateful for the assistant. It was Tarumaru's number 2 by the time we realized. They left enough clues for us to I've asked her. Oh, how strange.
He says he knows where the treasure hoarders are hiding. How can I describe it? It's like, anyway, he says he was there at the scene of the crime. Since there were so many of them and they were all...
Oh, no one, poor boy. He's been
Yes. Okay, I think I understand. Tarumaru says he heard the treasure hoarders conspire. No one usually thinks to look there, and it's he also mentioned that there were a gang of 5 people. The leader's name is Kosuke, and the second in command is called Yasuhisa. Thank you, Tarumaru. It must have been hard for you. Don't you worry. We'll take care of it. Let's go there in person. We might not have...
Oh, oke, kita ajar. Treasure harder. Belum.
Take it easy.
Kayaknya bukan tapi di bawah. Gue juga ke arah bawah. Kan pantai. Kalau yang banyak di situ.
What's true in this world is survival of the fittest. It's about time we realize that.
Benar itu.
Into the wind.
I think we're getting close. There's danger in the air. And something doesn't smell right. Be careful.
One with wind and cloud. You're open.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
One with nature.
This is bizarre.
Boss, didn't you say that the most...
Yeah? And I still maintain that I'm... Can't believe we got caught.
We shouldn't waste any more time. Life is tough in the resist. We should turn them over to the Adventurers Guild right...
Please, show them we'll give you half of everything we've saved up over the years.
That's enough. Tie them up. But thieves still have to be punished. Let's escort them back.
I am pleased to confirm that these are indeed. I didn't expect you to catch in accordance with the rules. Here.
Thank goodness. Well, let me think. So, let's head there now?
That's it. Repot banget ya.
One, two, some personal items. Water bottles, towels, knee guards. We all knew going into that battle. You see, their swords and polearms. In the end, all they could... My soldiers trusted me. Then they trusted me with these. Every time something like this happens, I tell myself that by the next time... Yeah.
Balik lagi. Guys ya.
There was definitely something... Sorry that you had to... Since Watatsumi, I also wanted to come and see what things... I've never... I could probably...
Nah, berarti dia. Ya.
Really? In that case, I still have some. They run a monthly, not quite Yae Miko.
Kita bakal
There was definitely something. Sorry that you had. Since Watats, I also wanted to come and see what things. I've never been. I could probably.
kita bawa.
Really? To be honest, so as soon as I've worked.
Nah,
I see. If I can get the better of you, good plan. Let's see. Now that you mention it, I was with my subordinates at the time. I think we can give it a try. There's an island called Rito nearby. Why don't we go there? I heard all the Outlander.
Take it easy.
So this is Rita. Although it looks slightly gloomy, it feels very peaceful here. Okay, let's get started. Hi. So, 10? Okay, I'll settle the price seems pretty cheap to me. I think that's still not too bad. I'm sorry, I don't know the specific prices. This won't get us anywhere. Something I'm maybe, that's so expensive. I know what a fair wait a sec. If you think about a cake that costs, let me see. I've been saving up recently. I think I should have enough. So, there isn't really a kind of cake that costs. I feel like role-playing as a vendor, Fatui? And let's go give it a try.
Factory.
Take it easy.
I've dealt with Fatui before, but I'm sure I must train just as hard as, right? I know that people's trust in me has nothing to do with my size, but if I were taller and that way, our forces would, but enough of that. Let's get, what? I smell danger! Really? Huh, no, wait, behind you, it wasn't my imagination.
Are you here to play with me?
Advance!
Let's light it up!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Gotcha. Everyone hold hands. Sharing my knowledge.
Come on!
You can't run!
Press the advantage!
Don't be a killjoy! We won't be just beat her. Harden up! Ha! That all you got? Finally. Quiet. Looks like I went the loneliness of death.
It's all fun and games until the real that little interruption is. It seems in poor taste after the trouble they caused in Watatsumi Island anyway. What do you mean? Isn't this movie? Her Excellency advocates slow and steady progress in all things. And to clarify, it's not that I'm scared. It's just that I don't know if the time. I guess you're right. Thanks. Let's do it. Time for a. And we're back. Don't worry, my head's in the game. I am a high-ranking military officer, so bring it on! This feels like... Yes, it definitely... no. It's not that you do a bad impression of her. I finally realized it when you were talking to me just now. I think that maybe what I'm really afraid of... it just makes me feel like all my secrets have nowhere to hide. Even when you're imitating the way she speaks, I don't feel afraid. Because we fought side by side in the past, but I just have to accept that the thought of having to live with this weakness forever is frustrating. Are you serious? I haven't eaten anything sweet. Off we go. All right, the next step. It's certainly it's seen as a luxury item in the so thank you for treating me to some cake. The only downside with Narukami Island's pastries, but as Her Excellency says, a general needs to show patience and restraint. Wow,
Side.
Navigating the world
Hey
is a
guys,
whole
thank you
lot
for
easier with a few different identities.